Hello, this is Dr. Danish. Welcome to Biology tutorial. Our topic of discussion is imbibition. Actually, in our daily life, we have observed that when we soak rice or gram into the water, after few hours, we see that the volume of the grains or the gram get increased. So, do you know what is the phenomenon behind this? Actually, the soaking of water by the seeds is known as imbibition. The phenomenon is imbibition, through which the seeds or the grains absorb water. So, actually, imbibition is a kind of diffusion, a special kind of diffusion, in which actually imbibition refers to absorption of water by the hydrophilic cell wall and protoplast. So it means that hydrophilic cell wall of different plant material as well as grains, seeds, they absorb water through their cell wall as well as their protoplast. So imbibition is a kind of diffusion in which absorption of water takes place through the hydrophilic cell wall or the protoplast. So it is a kind of physical process and it involves diffusion and the capillary action. Actually, it is not purely the diffusion, it also involves the capillary actions. Okay, so here is a picture in which I have shown that few seeds are soaked into the water, and when you leave these soaked seed for a longer time, for few hours, then you will find that the seeds become larger in size, they absorb the water and their volume become increased. So in this case, the seeds may be the grains of rice, green gram or gram, and here the seeds are also known as imbibant. The material which absorbs the water is known as imbibant, and the water which is absorbed is known as imbibed fluid. So actually this process depends upon two main things, like the affinity of the hydrophilic substance like the cell wall to the liquid. It means only hydrophilic cell wall will absorb the liquid material, it may be water, and the water potential gradient between the solid and the liquid. Actually, water potential gradient is also an important point in the imbibition process. Actually, in imbibition, a kind of pressure exert on the cell wall of the plant material, and this kind of pressure is so significant that if we leave some seeds in a bottle and we pour water into it, so after some time you may see that these seeds may exert a huge pressure on the walls of bottle and the bottle may break. Okay. So this imbibition pressure is a kind of significant pressure, and this imbibition was in use by the ancient people in ancient times, when people use wooden locks into the cracks of the rocks, and the rocks become separate, the slabs of the rocks become separate. Okay, so this is the whole, this is the all about imbibition. I hope आपको कुछ समझ में आया होगा.